Yeah, I know,
No.
but it is happening. So let's talk about the first piece of news, which I added right before this because let's address it. Marvel Television is back. We've gone in a full circle.
It's fine. It's peak era of the MCU. We're back on track.
Yes, 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 yes. I love this.
Marvel can't officially be one. There has to be three because you've also got animation. So
Yeah,
we need three Marvel studios.
a,
And that's
a
how
part
they
of
work.
me, a part of me really hopes that when Deadpool hits, it's like Marvel Knights brand again or something,
Oh,
because
oh,
they had that back for like a film and a half in the late 2000s, and then
they did, yeah.
oh, there we go. It's just gone now. It's like, so I want to address this because we got quite a few people messaging us being like, they're worried that Marvel TV is going back to what it was, where it's like they're going
Imagine,
to ignore the
imagine. There's
MCU.
literally neither of the people that are the reason why
Yeah,
Marvel TV was what people didn't like. They're
right.
no longer there. Imagine thinking that.
So I get it. Like, some people are like, oh no, the Marvel television brand, and are they disconnecting from the MCU? Are they going to ignore it? No. Essentially, we're now back to Marvel Studios is just doing everything, right? But they want it different because the moment you put the Marvel Studios branding on like What If or something like that, people that's what caused the burnout, right? Like when you had the old Marvel TV,
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
oh, it's on Netflix, it's on ABC. It's not the same. But once you slapped Marvel Studios on everything, that's when it, grew to this thing. And also, I just remembered we also have Marvel Spotlight. What happens with that?
Not anymore, we don't.
Yeah, that's just
Well,
Marvel
I
TV now.
assume so, right? Like, I can't see why you keep Spotlight when you have a television thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that was a mid change that they were like, whoops. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
because you
Yeah.
also had wasn't Werewolf by Night under one? It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah. Yeah.
Spotlight, it was
Special
something else.
presentation or
That's the
something.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were getting too many divisional
Yeah.
names. So it's like, let's just consolidate everything. We have studios, television, animation. They are the three things. Let's just stick with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I think that's honestly what they're doing. And
Yeah.
I, yeah, it's looking good in my opinion. I mean, nothing here seems off to me, like all
No?
these rebrandings. It's just, to me, it is a little bit more, let's get back to form. Hey, studios means that's our big film. Television means
Yeah.
it's cheaper and it's on TV, which again, I'm not saying cheaper on TV as a bad thing. It's just it's a
No, but
different
it's like if
medium.
this is a TV show.
Yeah. The the expectations are different when you have Marvel Television versus
Yeah.
Marvel Studio.
Yeah.
Marvel Studios, you expect the Marvel Studios, mindset. It's like that's
Yeah.
not really what they're doing anymore.
I also
So
think it's a way for them to say, like, look, these aren't going to be 6-hour movies anymore. We're actually going to make
yeah.
TV shows. Like, you
Yeah,
don't need to
yeah.
worry. They're going to feel like TV going forward.
Uh-huh.
We know where we
Which
went wrong. You might still have that as Ironheart and maybe Agatha, but
yeah.
you got which I forgot about Agatha. I don't know if you put it as a topic, but that's
We're gonna talk about that a little later with the slate release and everything, which
that makes sense.
again, like I like that we're getting this now distinction. And recently, Bob Iger talking about everything moving forward and branding. It kind of seems like that they figured things out and now they kind of know what they're doing and everything's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
internally sorted. So no, it
Also,
sounds
the that to bring it back to Agatha, to me, that's if any show that was coming up was going to be like a spotlight or a special presentation, it was that.
yeah, yeah,
And that has the Marvel Television logo on it.
yep,
Whereas if you look at like Eka, I think it says Spotlight. At
yeah,
least in the
yeah,
opening,
yeah.
it says Spotlight anyway. So I assume it's dead. Also, Daredevil, if anything, would have had Spotlight on it because it's R-rated. I would
Right.
assume that
And
Spotlight
now,
was going to be
yeah,
their more R-rated stuff. So
right. So
yeah,
yeah, it's
that's my assumption, but who knows? It
same,
might not turn
same.
out that
Like
way.
all we know is Marvel Television branding is back. It's now under Marvel Studios. It's not like,
Mm.
it's not the old way. And cool. Like, it's just another outlet that they got now, and they can push it on the upfronts. And they don't have to be like, hey, it's Marvel Studios presenting TV. No, it's just Marvel Television. Okay. Like, the branding is so much easier now.
Yeah, you
So
can also change like the slate reveals into 2.
yeah, yep,
You
yep.
haven't got people looking at this one image and there's like
Well,
3,600 different PNGs on the
exactly.
screen.
And that also brings me up to like, why did they announce Wonder Man here or something like that? You know, like,
Didn't
well,
they cancel Wonder Man?
no,
Didn't
they
they?
went back and shot it and finished it.
Oh, did they actually? Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like that was the
Let's
shocking thing.
go.
Yeah, it's
Like me some
one.
Wonder Man.
Oh man, it'll be weird when that's announced.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm
announced
gonna
next
have a
year.
Wonder Man hot toy along with Wonder and Vision, and I'm gonna do dirty things with it.
Sub to my OnlyFans for my hot toys.
Gonna have the mood lighting and everything. It's gonna be fantastic.
Man. Yup. It's like those old I'm a Marvel, I'm a DC, just raunchy. Yeah. Well, that's a callback, huh?
That is Christ.
That's a callback. Yep.
Oh.
So yeah,
I was gonna say something before the whole Wonder Man hot toy thing, and I cannot remember it now.
The sexiness just took our minds there.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
head empty. It's just horny.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all
Exactly.
it is. Wow.
So any closing thoughts on this Marvel television deal? Anything? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I did have, but it's
It escaped. It
remember
escaped.
what it
Went out there.
did. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jeff Loeb. Like, don't worry. No, you're
Yeah.
not gonna have Kung Fu Jeff Loeb. No,
No,
racially attack you anymore. It's fine.
He's gonna come back.
Well, he might try. He won't get past the door. No.
Yeah. They ain't gonna let him go.
Unless he goes like full Looney Tune and you get like a Jeff Loeb shaped hole in the door after he's Kung Fu kicked it. No. Have you heard that or seen that video of that woman singing "I'm Gonna Be Ninja"?
Oh no.
She's like, "I'm gonna be ninja," and like that. It's horrendous, but that's just Jeff Loeb.
I bet you Jeff Loeb was like the first episode of the original Ninja Turtles cartoon that's straight up just racist. You're just like, what? Who thought? Like, it's aged poorly. It's like the interviewer's like, April O'Neil, how do you know that these were ninjas? And she picks up the rope, and the guy's like, well, the rope is from Japan. It means ninjas. I'm just like, that was too racist even when I was a child. Come on, even I knew it there. It was wrong. That's Jeff Loeb. That's him.
You know it's wrong because how the hell did America know different types of rope at a glance? And he reports the news. Like, come on now.
It's true. It's true. So, we'll be back to talk more about Marvel television after D23 because we're assuming big blowout there for more stuff. So, yeah, we'll definitely be back. But we're going to talk a little bit about DC now because